Hey everyone, Joe here. In today's video, we're going to be talking real estate, and we're going to be specifically focusing on the number one thing that you need to get started investing in real estate. In this video, I want to share as much as I can as possible into this video to make sure that you're getting enough gold nuggets out of this to make sure it's worth your time. So I'm going to pack this through and I'm going to give you some action on each team member that you're going to add, because that's the number one thing you need if you're going to get invested in real estate is a team. Now, the first team member that you're going to have is a real estate agent. The reason I have this individual first is because I think they're the most important. The reason for that is they can give you the other team members, and they're going to be someone you're working extremely closely with to get deals in real estate under your belt. The real estate agent is going to be able to get you access into properties. They're your connection to the MLS, basically, so you can see what properties are available to be purchased out there. The gold nugget I want to give you is I want you to sit down and interview your agent. Have a conversation with them. Ask them out for a coffee for 20 minutes or so, and actually only take 20 minutes at a time if that's what you promise. Some of the questions I would ask: 1, have you worked with investors before? 2, do you invest in real estate yourself? 3, are you comfortable submitting offers that are below asking price as long as we can justify them with comps or a bid from my contractor? Basically, are they going to be investor friendly? Now, there's a whole bunch of questions you can ask, and I'll cue a link up here that's going to help you out with more questions that are like that. No matter what, anytime you sit down with somebody in real estate, I want you to get a name of someone. What I mean by that is, if you're sitting down with this agent and you're realizing that they're not quite right for you, they're more someone who's just there for first-time home buyers or someone looking for personal residence, I want you to get names of other real estate agents that might be investor friendly, or contractors or banks or appraisers, property management companies. That doesn't matter. That way you have access to more information. Make sure you're utilizing your time well and you're getting something of value out of that. Now, another thing with real estate agents, another nugget for you, is they might ask you to sign a buyer's agency agreement. I'll say it again, buyer's agency agreement. As an investor, I don't sign one of these, and I would recommend you not do so as well. What this does is it locks you into one agent. The reason you'd want to stay away from this is if other agents bring you deals, you're going to be locked up with one. It's kind of like having, more than one girlfriend or boyfriend kind of thing. Not that I'd recommend it in real life, but you want to have some options. Don't get tied down. If an agent brings me a deal, they're the one I'm going to work with. For example, I have 3 or 4 different agents that bring me deals quite often. If, let's say, Taylor brings me a deal, I'm going to work with her on that deal. And if John brings me a deal, I'm going to work with him on that deal. They're both incentivized to bring me deals, right? I don't want to take that incentive away from anybody. Now, you've got your agent. Moving on to number 2. This is going to be our contractor. The contractor is somebody that is going to take care of all the work that you can't do yourself. Let's say you're pretty good at painting rooms. You can handle that. You probably can't do a full remodel of a bedroom or bathroom, or you can't put a roof on. You're going to need someone that can help you out with that and has that skill set, and they are insured. With contractors, get their insurance. Make sure they're insured. If they're not insured, you can't use them. If you want to be a real estate professional, you need to work with insured individuals. Another hint for you here, a nugget for contractors: go tour their work. If you get there early in the morning, how's it looking? Is everybody set up? Are they sitting around drinking Monster Energy drinks and playing on their phone? If you're there in the middle of the day, it's the middle of the workday, is everybody doing what they need to do? Is one person working on a light fixture while another person's working on trim, while another person's installing a toilet, while the other person is cleaning up outdoors? Are things flowing well? Has there been good delegation? If you're there later in the day or as they're wrapping up, are they putting their tools away? Are they cleaning up after themselves? Did they get stuff done? How's the quality of their work look? Right? If they were painting that day, Do they have fans up? Or are the windows open? Are they making sure that the job is well done? Last, another nugget here with contractors. If you're brand new to the area, you don't know anybody, you can literally just go into a Menards or a Lowe's or another big box store, go there early in the morning at like 6 or 7 a.m. and find contractors that are loading up on stuff for their next big project. Approach them and ask them for an interview as well and say, hey, if I sit down, or if I just ask them to tour their property is probably your best bet. But can I go check out your property? I'm looking at investing in real estate and I need a contractor. They'll be pretty straightforward with you. What you don't want to do is show up at like 11 a.m. and you're finding the guy who's hungover, or he missed items earlier and wasn't organized and didn't have all his materials written down. You want to stay away from the disorganized folks. Have the contractors that are solid. Even if they cost you a little bit more, do that. A last thing that I'm going to share with, I'm going to keep sharing gold nuggets here with you. Now, if you are working on a project and you're getting it bid out by your contractor, let's say you're doing a bathroom remodel, get at least 3 bids, especially if you're early on. This will help you because you're going to find out how much jobs go for, and you'll have more options to choose from. Because let's say you're doing a bathroom remodel, one guy comes in at $3,000, another guy comes in at $5,000, another guy at $5,500. There should be some question marks. Why is this guy so much cheaper? Is he going to do a good job? You might want to go check out his work site. Then out of the $5,000 and the $5,500 folks, check out their stuff. Are they doing much better work? Then you could save $500 because you have an option that it's available. The third person you're going to need on your team is a property management company. This company is going to be a group of professionals that are going to have knowledge of the neighborhood, of the market rents, and they're going to be the ones that are going to show the properties, get it rented out, handle the lease information, and be up to date on state legislation and laws. If you're just renting out one side of your own duplex, you might not need a property management company because you're going to get started and you're going to learn a lot that way. If you're investing out of state, or if you're looking to add multiple properties, that might not be something you have time for. I'd strongly recommend getting a good property management company. Here's your golden nugget. When you're going to interview them or spend some time with them and ask them questions, don't just do it over the phone. Go to their office and look at their key room and how they're organized. Let's say they have 100 units they're managing. If their key room is all set up and everything's laid out and they've got individual hooks, so they're all little boxes and everything's organized, that's going to be a big sign that that's a good property management company and they're organized and everything's there. If they've got 15 units and they're all just in a box and they're not really labeled, that's probably a sign that that property management company is not going to take very good of your customer, which is your tenant. You have to take good care of your tenants. If you don't, they will leave, then you get no rent, and then you owe the bank money, and that's going to be a problem. Now, speaking of banks, that's our fourth person. You're going to need a financial lending institution. More than likely, it's going to be a bank. Now, if you're going to be living in the property, you're going to use the residential side of that bank. If you're not living in the property, you're more than likely going to be using the commercial side. So that can give you some quick heads up on that end. You need to get pre-approved. Now, you're going to be filling out a financial statement. So what I'd recommend doing is doing a personal financial statement ahead of time. How much money do you make? How much cash do you have? Do you have any debt? How much is your car worth? Those are going to be some of the questions that personal financial statement has, and I'm going to include a copy up here for you. Now, you do your personal financial statement, you get pre-approved. One question I often get asked is, Joe, do I need an LLC? Here's the gold nugget. Don't get hung up on the LLC. It is so much better, infinitely better to get the deal, even if you just have to sign with it with your name. If you only have one property, it's not a big deal. You can always transfer it to an LLC later. Rather than thinking up some fancy name, you can literally make an LLC for about $100 and just title it the property address. So if you bought at 123 Main Street, that could be it, right? It could be Joe Rentals, Joe Investments, Duplex Joe. You can do whatever the heck you want. It doesn't matter. It's just an LLC that's going to get you tax advantages. That's the main reason for an LLC, and protect you from other members if you're investing with other people and stuff like that. Now, I'll get into LLC and stuff in a different video. You've got your 4 team members now. You've got your agent, your contractor, your property management company, and your lender. Here comes your homework. What I want you to do, if you don't have any of those yet, I want you to contact 3 different real estate agents. Get those people by talking to other investors. Go call up family and friends, people you went to school with. They probably have somebody they know that's in real estate. You can also just go on to Zillow or HomeSnap and check out to see what agents are selling different items. Look at ones that are look for agents that are selling homes that are similar to the ones that you're looking for. Contact them, sit them down, ask them those questions that I went over before. So that's your first piece of homework. Your second is to go get pre-approved. So whether you're getting a residential loan or commercial loan, get pre-approved. If you're going commercial route, I would highly recommend contacting your local banks. Okay, now this is going to be like a credit union or a small community bank. If you call up Wells Fargo or Chase or something and you're looking to get a commercial, there's not as much that they can do as like your local, I don't know, let's say you live in Smithville Community Bank. That bank's going to probably have much better options for you for financing. If you're already financing, if you're already approved with a bank, I might recommend calling around, hit up a few other banks and see if you can get your lending at a more preferred rate. So, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you learned a few things about either an agent, contractor, property management company, I can't remember anything today, or a lender. Now, if you have any questions, this is the most important thing. Reach out to me. I can help out. DM me at duplex_Joe. If you found value out of this video, please smash the like button. It'll help it get out there on the algorithm to other people that might need this information as well. Comment, subscribe, press the bell for notifications. If you hated it, just leave right now, and I'm glad you made it this far, and I thank you for your time. Have an awesome day. Good luck out there, and go find your next deal.